there who just like, yeah, I've been hearing about the whole Israel thing and all this other stuff, and you know you don't believe in that shot. You watching the news and you seeing that they saying Negro, Latino, and Native American. A lot of you are like, well, wait a minute. Those just so happen to be the same people that they say are Israelites. Okay? So there gotta be some truth to it. So a lot of people waking up. Because as the scripture says, then shall that men of sin be revealed. He's being revealed of who he is. And his own people are admitting. Literally, his own people are admitting. Like, yeah, we the devil. This is his own people, man. That make these videos and stuff. And that's rebellion. Them Edomites, we gotta make a stand, we gotta do it now.
What?
He's like, they don't wanna let us go. We gotta do it now. And you know, partly, I'm like, yeah, good job. Because man, it really is, it's downright criminal for what these people are doing. They literally, this has probably gotta be the greatest highway robbery heist probably known to man, this whole lockdown shit. How is it that since the lockdown happened, the richest people already got 3 times more wealthy, while poor lost everything? All in the name of a lie. And now they pushing for another one. They want you to lose everything so that they can control everything. Right? They sending billions of dollars to all these people, and they over here debating to other nations and stuff. And they over here debating, giving your ass some chump change. We should give them 2,000. No, that's too much. Give them 600. Who cares about it? Right? They don't care about your business. They don't care that you're trying to keep your little, provide food on your family. Provide food on the table for your family. They don't care that you don't have any back door. They don't care that you don't have any alternative. That if you lose whatever you got going on, and that's it for you, because you can't work. They don't care. They're coming to shut all that shit down, man. And at the same time, the rich people get more wealthy. That's criminal. That is criminal. They do it right before your face. So part of me like, yeah, y'all better fight back. You're going to go down. It's not like I give a damn about the Edomites at all. But it's like, y'all better go down swinging, man. This is your people. I told you you're the devil.
That ain't sure to pop with it, bro.
Hell no.
You in rulership, but you in subjection in your rulership.
We told you your people are the devil. We told you. You understand? Your people don't. It's all about the rich with your people. That's why the Most High is nowhere near Esau, man. Because in the eyes of the way these Edomites think and the way the Most High think is completely 180, man. Esau's all about getting rich and at the expense of others' lives. Don't give a damn. Right? The Most High is completely against that.
Back in Jeremiah 33 and 25, it says, "Thus says the Lord, if my covenant be not with day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and David my servant, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will cause their captivity to return and have mercy on them."
Right? Most High said, if you can make it where the sun don't rise, pretty much if you can make it where the earth stop spinning, then will I cast off my people. That's Most High being sarcastic, saying my covenant and my oath is sure. But Esau looked at it, took that up as a challenge, and now he's trying to stop it, trying to block the sun rays, talking about we got to release carbon, calcium or something like that in the Earth's atmosphere, and they actually moving on that. This isn't some conspiracy theory. Look it up. This is what Bill Gates funded. They're looking into this stuff, man. And that shows you that this man is death, because really the sun is the source of all our energy, period. Okay? Because where do we get our food from? You may say, well, I'm eating beef. Okay? What does the cow eat? The grass. Okay, how does the grass grow? Photosynthesis. Okay, well, how does photosynthesis work? So as plants, they take energy from the sun and convert it to food. Oh, so that's how they grow. That's how that's where our food comes from. It all comes from the sun. The Most High is marvelous in his works. Period. He's marvelous in his works. You need the sun. And they're trying to block out the sun, so they're trying to kill you. So here they are trying to block out the sun feed you GMOs, vaccinate you, put whatever it is that goes in your body, microchip you, sterilize you, depopulate. That man of sin being revealed is Esau, the so-called white man, the devil. I mean, this man is out of control, man. That's why this year is deemed the year of hastening the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, because we can see the wrath that's coming. This devil is really about to show his horns for real. Yes, he got the martial law set up. Yes, he got the so-called quarantine camp set up. Yes, they're trying to stick something in you, in your blood, where they can detect if you got their little poisons in them. Yes, they are doing these things. This is not some conspiracy. And they are doing it under a lie. You have no idea how many hours these devils on YouTube and working and social media to take down anything regarding the truth. That's why when people put the video out, it may last for 24 hours and it gets taken down. But guess what? It already got out, it's shared, and people share it. They are working around the clock to suppress any and all footage that reveals their plans.
Right.
They are coming, man. There is a plan at stake, and really is to annihilate and enslave all of Israel. Hey, you jot that. I was going to tell you to get something.
Joshua 2.
Yeah, Joshua 2. Verse 8.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 2, and verse 8.
So here's what you guys understand. These other nations, they know who we are. They know who we are. The only people that don't know who they are, for the most part, is our people.
Right.
Why do you think it's perfectly okay for these people to have radio hosts, Breakfast Club, and all that other stuff, and they can talk about everything under the sun? But if it's one thing they can't talk about, it's the scriptures. And if they do talk about the scriptures, they gotta be politically correct as possible. They can't go into detail. They are not allowed to say, yeah, you know, we the real Hebrew Israelites. They can just leave Esau out of it. They can just say, look, we the real Hebrew Israelites. Well, let's go with Judah. All right, now let's go to Levi. All right, now let's go to Benjamin. Let's go to Asher. Yeah, these are those people. And let's rehearse what Moses did, a black man. They aren't allowed to do that. Because Esau gonna come in there and shut them down. Because if it's one thing he won't allow, it's the truth to be aired out.
Right.
Not on his platform. These other nations know who we are. The only people that don't is our own people. It's like a hidden superpower, and you just waking up or being enlightened, you've unlocked that superpower. That's why these devils looking at you and they just know, like, okay, he knows. That's how they look at us. Oh, they know. You know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 2, and verse 8. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, I know that the Lord hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed.
You see, that's the Lord's name being famous. When we walked out of that sea, when the Lord let us out of there, all these other nations were terrified. Why is that? Because them people who the Lord's chosen, they are no longer under bondage. So those 400 years when we was in slavery, they was all right. All right? And that really pisses me off. All right? Here these devils are living the best life possible, right? But yet, they get their panties in the bunch. Here they just motherfucking CEOs and presidents or whatever. But they get their panties in the bunch when they see that when they go to work in the next day, one of their little managers or whatever is an Israelite. What? He's too close. His salary is going to increase. That's a problem. You need to be a dishwasher or a janitor. All right? That's all they want to see you.
Yeah.
They don't want to see you in med school, right? They don't want to see you, which really that's just wickedness anyway. We know about what David Rockefeller did. He took, I believe it was David. He took the natural ways and remedies of herbs and made that second class. And used his petroleum-based drugs, which are carcinogens, as the main thing. That's why when you listen to these damn commercials for whatever prescription or whatever it is, you already know you listen to the end and that little fast forward speed, they go over all the complications, and the damn complications is longer than the damn advertisement for the damn drug.
Yeah.
But if you talk about some herbs or whatever, or being an herbalist or whatever, guess what? You gotta do some digging, or you gotta fly to a certain state just to go to school for that, because they make sure that knowledge is suppressed. They only want you to stick to the one curriculum, but even then, they still don't want you to be physicians and stuff, because then that means you got some money in your pocket. And if enough of our people have money in our pocket, then our economy will be better and our situation can change. That's why they got the system rigged like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like I remember the movie Malcolm X. He was the smartest in his class. He said, I want to be a doctor. Now, Malcolm, how's it going? You don't need to be a doctor. You're good with your hands. You need to try to go into construction or something. You see? Something that benefits their society. You building for us. Don't want to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So here these are devils living in luxury their whole life. You got 12-year-olds that have did more in their life more than I have. Seen more of the world more than I have. But because of our people, here we are standing on the corner teaching us who we are. We're teaching the Bible, man. This is the most non-violent way possible. And they got a problem with that.
That's right.
That's why the Lord got to put these heathens down, man. They all a bunch of damn liars and hypocrites. Oh, I got black friends. I love black people. Then why can't I, go to work with a beard? Why I got to shave my beard? Why I got to, you know what I'm saying? What's the problem here? Right? Why you calling the cops on us? We just teaching the Bible. You have tons of cops called on us for teaching the Bible. Y'all don't need to be doing that. Y'all need to be gang banging or some shit. Rapping or some shit. No, we doing something productive. Oh, go ahead.
But continuing on, verse 11. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your power, he is God in heaven above and in earth beneath. Now therefore I pray you, swear unto me by the Lord, since I have showed you kindness, that you will also show kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token, and that ye will save alive my father and my mother and my brethren and my sisters and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death.
Right, verse 7. So, because she broke it down, she said, we know y'all the Israelites, we know the Most High is dealing with y'all. That's why our people are terrified. See, that shows you that all the other nations, they know who we are. That's why behind the scenes, what the Lord say, heareth not what these people saying, that the two families, as the Lord had chosen, he have even cast them off. Yes, they drink to them. We got them niggas, cheers. Hey, hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. The origins of that is rejoicing over the downfall of the Jews. Thanksgiving, the downfall of the Israelites, in particular Gad and Reuben, the so-called Native American Indians. Christopher Columbus Day, the rejoicing of the devil coming over here and overtaking our people by force. Right? They rejoice over that. But the point is, they know who we are. They know who we are. That's why you will never truly see a so-called Negro in the White House. Period. These devils will lose their shit. Because they gonna know eventually righteousness will be established. Eventually, and they don't want that. They like this confusion. They want this confusion. Democracy and all this other confusion and bullshit. What take you?
Numbers 22.
Is that Barack? You can start from the top. Because who was the first people to come at us when we walked out of the sea? Amalek. Why did they come? And they came with weapons in their hand. Why? Because in their minds, them damn niggas got free. So don't you people see, man? This man is only happy when you're on the bottom. That's your enemy right there. That's like having a friend, which I've had plenty of people, so-called friends like that. They're only happy if our situation is the same. If I got a job before them, it's fuck you, nigga. It's some nigga shit, man. Nigga shit like that. That's how this white man is. I'm cool with you guys just as long as you don't get to a certain level. I'm not a racist or anything, but I don't want to live with you. I don't want you near me. I don't want you near my kids. I don't mind driving an hour or two to work just so I don't get away from your ass. I'm not living in this county, this city. No, I want to be away from you, but I'm cool with you. I don't want you to make it out into my area. Right? I don't care if you did it the right way, which our people did. That's why you had what's called redlining. Look that up. It's why our people was trying to get loans to get out of the damn ghetto. And even though that they were a civilized household, the devil said, no, we don't want you to, because we know eventually if you come in here, okay, it's gonna go bad. We want to keep white and black. That's what they were trying to do. So it was always a cap about how far that our people can make it. Even to this day, it's always a cap. And you know, if you want to have that celebrity status, you got to do some degrading shit, man. Yep. They gonna make sure you gonna do it.
Dang, subject to payments.
Yep, subject to payments. That's why they got to make sure. That's another thing I was having a conversation about. This world is all about keeping your ass in debt for real. You know, like you get punished for not being in debt. You really do. You get punished for not being in this system. Like, I remember I had a damn loan. I paid it off,